Well, Novak Djokovic has touched down in Adelaide in Australia last night, where the 35-year-old will open his 2023 campaign as he prepares for a shot at a 10th Australian Open title in Melbourne. He had hoped to reach double figures last year, but was deported from Australia over his vaccination status and was subsequently hit with a 3-year ban from Australia. Rafael Nadal, as you may remember, went on to win the tournament. However, the 21-time major winner has since been granted a visa by the Australian government and is listed to play at the Adelaide International, which starts on Sunday. And we're joined on the phone by Channel 10 reporter Josh Webster, who was covering the story of Novak Djokovic being in Australia. He was only here in Dubai last week. Now he's in Adelaide. Josh, how does the champ look now he's touched down in Australia?
Lockie, very, very fit, very loose on the court. He'd only been in the country for about 24 hours before he hit the court here in Adelaide. And I tell you what, for someone that's just flown international, moving around the court very freely, and I'll tell you what, it's a danger sign for all the competitors, not only here in Adelaide for the Adelaide International, which gets underway on Sunday, but as he builds into potentially a 10th championship at the Australian Open, it's danger signs all round.
Yeah, the world number 5 certainly has a lot of loyal followers. Was there much fan support for him getting out on court to prepare?
Yeah, a lot of locals out here actually supporting him, going right through that journey. There was a few locals at the Adelaide International Airport last night trying to greet him as he flew in from Qatar in the past 24 hours. There was a number of fans waiting, trying to catch a glimpse of the Serbian superstar today at the main arena. Unfortunately, he came straight in via chauffeured car and went straight in under the tunnel into the players' race. So not quite a glimpse of the superstar just yet for fans. They'll have to wait a little bit longer until he takes the court. The draw for the Adelaide International gets released on the 31st of December, Adelaide time.
So who were some of the other draw cards at the Adelaide International? I did see that Kokkinakis was able to get a wild card.
Yeah, that's big news today here in Adelaide. Thanasi Kokkinakis, a big draw card. Murray's in town as well. Richard Gasquet also making the card as well. So look, it's a really, really strong field. And in terms of the women's draw as well, on the other side, you've got 16 of the top 20 best international players here in Adelaide for the Adelaide International as they build up. Of course, the start of the tennis season gets underway with not only the Adelaide International, but a new tournament right across the country as well, the United Tournament. That is underway, but the news out of Sydney today was that Nick Kyrgios withdrawing out of that. Of course, he was meant to face Rafael Nadal. It looks like Alex de Minaur will take his place representing Australia in that juicy match. So plenty of tennis for all the fans to enjoy as the summer of tennis gets underway here in Australia.
Yeah, a bit disappointing that Djokovic has pulled out. He was only here last week playing, and he was in some good form. And also, Novak Djokovic was pulling out of events here in Dubai, claiming illness. He claimed he was sick, but you're saying from being on court training today, there weren't any signs of ill health?
No signs at all. Having a bit of a joke around with his support staff at the net, having a bit of a light hit before he got down to business. On call for about an hour today, at just over an hour. Conditions really, really nice. We've just sweltered through the best part of 40-odd degree days for the last couple of days just after Christmas. So much, much cooler down here today. A nice sort of 24 degrees greeted Novak as he made his way onto centre court here in Adelaide.
Well, Josh, we know it's late in Australian Adelaide time, so we do thank you for your time this evening, and we look forward to seeing how the Joker goes with the Adelaide International coming up. It's starting on, when does it start? It's the 1st of, does it start on New Year's Day, 1st of January?
New Year's Day. So the draw comes out the 31st, first match, which will be interesting to see if Djokovic is actually in the first match or if he's a couple of days later. First match gets underway on the 1st of January with the Australian Open, the big Grand Slam, to start us off in the full tennis season from January 16th.
Josh Webster from Channel 10 News in Australia. Thanks very much for joining us here on TalkSport Business.
Cheers, mate. Thank you very much.